My name is Kevin McKinney. I'm from Dallas in US. This is my first time of coming here. And to be honest, it's a friend who really persuaded me that I should come to this church after telling her my story about how things has been with me. And then she said to me, I should try and come to the church, that if I come, I will be surprised with what I see or what I hear. And to my greatest surprise, the way the prophet spoke today is unbelievable.
Are you a businessman and you are changing your business anyhow? You are changing like the British weather. Listen to me, tell me something. You can never be good at what you do if you keep changing for people. You stay on one thing. Listen to me. What makes a egg hatch is because the mother hen never gave up when she saw shells. Listen to me. I could have quit. And Lord said to me, even in the time when I want to germinate your seed, I will still test you.
I'm not a regular church goer, but this church, when I attended the service, I was able to follow everything from the beginning right to the end. It wasn't that boring. It was very inspirational. By the time the prophet now gave the prophecy, and I tried to look around a bit to see that was somebody telling him something about me, because all what he said, they were 101% correct.
Where's your wife?
She's back in the US.
Are you to stay together, sir? Because what I'm looking at is that there's a problem.
That's correct.
That's why I ask you about your wife. There's a problem.
Yeah.
And now it has become a problem that can even dismantle you. You understand what I mean? Everything you have worked for can be taken away.
I get it.
Because of this problem. But this is not your first attempt at relationship. There was a relationship before this lady. Not marriage, relationship. That the person thought, the two of you thought everything would be well. As in, the two of you would go to the next level.
That's correct.
That's a long time before you met his sister. So I'll pray with you. You need to settle it and reconcile everything, please, sir. You need to settle it, because the blessing that will come is, if it's settled, is better than the curse, the problem. Sorry, not curse, the problem that will come. Because I'm looking at it that a lot of things can become problematic if the relationship is allowed to go into divorce, because it has not yet reached that stage. It's still just a mild distance in their hearts. Distance. Then apart from that, sir, there's something with military.
I was in the.
Yeah. You were in the army.
I was in the US Army. Yeah.
You were in the army. Yeah. Clap for Holy Ghost. Did you tell me, sir? Did you tell me? We have not seen before. Because I'm saying something with the army. There's some blessing that you're supposed to have received, but there's a problem. There are some finances that should have been coming in, but there are some problems. Because when you change direction, you move to another direction. I'm seeing you with computer.
That's correct.
I'm seeing you with computer. So there's a blessing. The Lord will release blessing over you and everything. Then what happened concerning passports?
I got no problem.
Are you sure? Because what I'm saying is the passport is okay, everything is okay, but there's a little issue. Something should have come out on the passport that has not come.
I'm a citizen anyway.
Sir?
I'm a citizen.
I know you're a citizen, but something is coming that has not come. So don't worry. Something is coming that has not come, because yes, citizen, everything, you are still going to go into politics. He's into politics.
I really had the mind to come and do that here, but I don't know yet. But
so there's politics, so you need something on the passports that will strengthen you. That's what I'm talking about. The passport, there's still something that needs to be done. You don't understand it now, but you understand it. So I'll pray with you. The Lord Jesus will settle everything. But please, that issue of money, don't let it just go like that. God is still involved.
We spoke about it yesterday. We talked about it.
God is still involved in that marriage. So don't let it go like that. I know a lot of stubbornness, stubborn mind of our own, like feminists.
But then you said we should be stubborn.
Eh?
You taught us that we should be stubborn. That's what you said.
Okay. No, I mean when it comes to decision.
Okay.
You know, we can be stubborn, we can be dogged, but there's something they call rigidity. Stubbornness, I won't call it stubbornness. Being dogged and being rigid are two different things.
That's correct.
You can be rigid and say, I will never change. That is, when even all the lines are saying, you need to change. There are some things I've changed. I was not rigid, I changed. But I was using my own myopic mind to be stubborn. I say, oh, I don't want to do this because other pastors are doing this and people are abusing them. I want to be different. But in actual fact, I was stubborn, but I wasn't rigid. So I understand what you are saying, but I hope I'm able to balance it, sir.
That's good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You know, it was surreal because the first thing he said was about my marriage, and I'm having issues with my wife right at the moment, and I was like, at first I looked left and right. Was anybody telling him anything about me? That he didn't mention about my military career, which was, because I was in the U.S. Army, and I left after serving some years, and I was like, hang on, where did he get all this thing from? He talked about my ambition of being in politics. Some 4 years ago now, I've been nursing the ambition of going into politics in Nigeria, but I decided to partner with the likes of David Mark, Senator Ogbeha, I think he's from Kogi State. There is this former PDP chairman and some few people. I've been talking to them. They asked me to go back to my roots, but where I come from, I am a Yoruba man. I come from Ife, but I don't know much about where I come from. So, but politics is still something that I feel I would love to do in Nigeria. And he did mention about my pastime as well. I have interest in computing. And he said that as well. And I was like, no. This is becoming, I can't believe it. Even though it was true, but I just can't believe it. When he placed the hand on me, I didn't feel that much, because while I was talking to him, I felt connected to him because he was telling me the truth about my life. Most of what he was saying, so I was connected with him. So by the time he touched me, I didn't really feel that much again, but because I was connected already with him. I've been hearing a lot about prophets and pastors in Nigeria, but I think I found someone now for the first time that I just believe that, yes, really understand, and really what they are saying is because nobody said anything to him about me, and it's just, and everything he said about me is 101% correct. I'm very grateful and I really appreciate that. Like I said earlier on, I've been to a lot of churches, because even though I was born a Christian, I never practiced Christianity. Probably because of my type of marriage, because I am married to someone who is not a Nigerian. Some churches, you go there, the kind of service, the way it's being conducted, the leader and everybody, they're just not inspiring enough for me. But for the first time, I was able to follow the service. And no disrespect to the prophet. That was why when he asked me the question the other time, and I said to him that you asked us to be stubborn, and I could say it's one of the reasons, even though I was told that the prophet would not like to see anybody after the service, but he said, be yourself, don't be part of the crowd. Whatever you want, go for it. And that's exactly what I decided to do. You know, like for some of us that are out of the country, some of the things people face in this country, we don't face it. And the situation over there makes some of us to be like non-believer. Not because we don't want to believe, but because there is nothing to push you in that direction. When he was giving the sermon, I was following everything, but though it got to a point after about an hour, about 1.5 hours, I was hoping he was going to see me, and that sort of like kept me going as well. But I've never been to a church that the service is this long before. No. If I'm going to be honest with you, I've been to a lot of churches, but I'm used to having a 1 hour, 2 hour service maximum. But what I will say is the kind of person that people need to talk to, because he can truly see through you and knows exactly where your pains are, and he will bring it to you. I mean, some people, before you see them, you have to pay this, you have to pay consultation, you have to do this. No, he wasn't charging anybody any money, and he was able to tell me something about my life and something I should do, what I shouldn't do. It's amazing. I wasn't a church goer per se. I do go occasionally here and there. I do believe in God, but his belief, or like the way he spoke with me today, made me to like have a stronger belief in God and what God can do for you. That if you believe and you ask for, God will do it.
Prophet G.F.ADETUBERU, anointed by God with the Holy Spirit, ready for action, is helping people and healing everyone who was beaten down by the devil. He is able to do all this because God is with him. Please subscribe, follow and like our pages on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. God bless you.
It is well, so well with your soul.